All right, dude, let's talk about propensity for movement. So you already understand, we understand that key areas, strength doesn't matter. Strength just doesn't even play a factor. We know that this 4 hour key area can break just like this weekly key area can break, just like, this 15-minute key area can break. So we're not putting stock in like, oh, this is going to hold. But there is a difference. There is a difference between all these key areas, and it's the propensity that they have for movement. And the easiest way to really understand it, I think, is simply just by going down to a 1 minute chart and then just grabbing like an average candle size, like maybe, I don't know, 5 pips, 3 pips. And then you walk it up to the 15, you start seeing stuff like, let's see. Let's get an average because there's some. So I mean, this one's really small. It's gonna be like 4 pips, 13 pips, 3 pips, 6 pips, 12 pips, and then as you walk them up higher and higher and higher until you get up to the 4 hour chart, 86 pips, 26 pips, 41 pips, 20 pips, 6.9 pips. Well, that's a really small one. 31 pips. 27 pips, and then all the way up to the daily. You're getting 51 pips, 77 pips, 82 pips. And so the higher we walk up in time frame, then the bigger the candles get, right? I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand this, but it is a very important thing to understand. So the difference between taking a trade off a 4 hour key area versus a 15-minute key area is the size of the candles. And so if we're taking one off a 15-minute key area, sure, it can run. I mean, we can find a 15-minute key area that's just in a great spot, and it just goes and it goes and it goes. But generally, like as a rule of thumb, how we get really big trades is we pair it with a little bit of a higher time frame key area, like a 1 hour or a 4 hour or a daily, and then we drop down and take like a 15-minute entry or a 1 minute entry, and then we can ride that 4 hour candle or the daily candle or the couple hourly candles back to back and things like that. Whereas if we did it on the 15, sometimes you can get a huge 15-minute candle, right? But generally, if we're going off a 15-minute candle, then a couple of those might be, I don't know, I'll just say 20 pips. But a couple 4 hour candles, they may be here. We'll just do this. 60 pips. And so what I keep in mind when I'm entering trades, especially when I'm like methodically just like mapping out a trade, waiting for price to get there and stuff, is if it's at a higher time frame key area, like a 4, a daily, or a 1, or even a weekly in this case, then what I'm keeping in my mind is, okay, if I can get like a 15-minute candlestick pattern entry, or if I can validate this trade on the 1 minute time frame, this could be a whopper. Like this could be a huge one. And look how this comes all the way to the back of the weekly key area right here. Bearish rundown, really nice engulfing candlestick, and the rest is history. And let's see if that may not have been the only entry. In this case, it does look like it was the only entry. And so the propensity for movement is going to play into your trades when it comes to actually going for distance and actually going for elongated TPs and things like that. So now you understand about strength, you understand about the propensity for movement, and those are two crucial things. I mean, those, now that you understand those, dude, you understand the truth about key areas, and you understand how you can treat them. And so, if you're a scalper, 15-minute key areas all the way, hourly key areas all the way. If you're looking for those bigger, whopper trades, then you are definitely going to want to hang out for these higher time frame key areas, because these are generally what are going to give us, those big candlestick moves and things like that. And sometimes we'll find them on the 15, and maybe they'll line up with an hourly and things like that, and they'll just go. But as far as understanding the way that they move off key areas, now you understand. This isn't moving because it's stronger. This isn't moving because it's it's better or anything like that. It's literally moving, because if it's going to have a move off this weekly key area, then it's going to do it in the form of weekly candles. And weekly candles are bigger than pretty much every other candle except for the monthly. And so the reason why this is having this move, I'll go up to the 4 hour actually. Let's go to the hourly. We can just see it a little bit better. The reason why it's having this move is not out of strength. It is out of the size of the candle, okay? Because it takes a week for this candle to form. And so there's just there's a lot more going on as far as momentum here versus, a 15-minute or an hourly.